Yes, Dan, what's happening, brother?
Hey, bro, how's it going?
I'm all good, bro. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm driving, but I would like 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries.
Are we live yet? Yeah.
Yeah, we're live, mate. We're rocking and rolling.
As long as I don't crash and die, like shit. Yeah.
Can you hear
How's
me
it
all
going,
right,
bro?
right?
Yeah, it was all good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, spot on. Do you want to just crack on while you're driving, or do you want to wait till you get back?
Nah, man, we're good. We're good. I'm literally just
Yeah,
parking up
sweet,
now.
bro.
So if you hear a bang, then it's like fuck. Maybe the interview's over. But otherwise, we're good.
No worries, brother. All it was, bro, I would like to start it was, how long was it before, since BKFC London, how long was it that you hadn't been in the UK for?
No, I think I fought in the UK on a show called Sparta Fight Nights. Maybe 3 months before, something like that, maybe
Ah,
less. Uh, like I still get decent offers in the UK for fights and stuff. So, it makes sense for me to come back sometimes, and obviously I still got some family and stuff back there. So I'm back, I'm there and back sort of thing.
yeah, obviously, before we get into the bare knuckle as well, I just wanted to ask you what it was like winning that MTK MMA tournament thing you were in.
Uh-huh. Like it was definitely like a highlight of my career. Like if you look at the guy that I fought, Patrick Valley, like his record didn't do him justice, but like he beat some good guys. Like if you Google Patrick Valley versus Jake Boswick, like
Yeah,
all respect to Jake, Jake's obviously an awesome fighter, an awesome guy, but like Patrick beat him. So it's kind of like, like Jake won a decision, but you know, I digress. Valley's gangster, you know what I mean? So like that was a
yeah,
big thing for me, but then the problem with these well, everything with me is like I win a show like that, and then the show disappears. They
yeah.
close down, and you don't hear nothing back from it. And obviously the fight was kind of didn't get many views or whatever, so it's kind of but yeah, it was definitely a big achievement in my career.
Yeah, cool. So when did the bare knuckle come about? It mustn't have been long after that, was it?
Well, I was always speaking to Andrew about getting on BFBA and the Kerr show. What was it called? Not Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
The thing that fucked up. Like ask Andy about, ask people. Like there was a show in Norway, and
Ah, right.
yeah, some stuff happened. I was supposed to get on that. And then yeah, things kept going. I caught Corona at one point, so I couldn't I couldn't find it. And yeah, lucky for me, like he got back to me again and was like, "Oh, there's BKFC in London, and you're from London. Maybe you can get on it." I was like, "Yeah, awesome." So to have my first bare knuckle fight in on the biggest show in the world is kind of like, yeah, that was cool.
How did it feel like landing back in the UK, knowing you were going to be fighting on the biggest bare knuckle show ever?
Uh, yeah, like it was super cool. Like I was super excited about the whole thing, like I'm super excited about stuff that's new, stuff I haven't done.
Yeah,
Um, I've had 50 MMA fights, so it's kind of like fuck, like I'm getting bored of that now, and bare knuckle, especially the rules for BKFC is kind of, it fits me quite well, I think. And I'm like, that's interesting, let's see how that goes. Even getting punched, being punched bare knuckle as opposed to being punched in the glove is completely different. Punching guys is completely different. So it's kind of like that's interesting. And of course, being able to go to Wembley and have people that haven't seen me for a few years come and watch and stuff, that was cool. Uh yeah, so it's yeah, I'm gonna say like almost the same stuff that like Rob and all the other guys you saw from the show like interview. Like it was an awesome show. It was an awesome production. Fights were crazy. I'm gonna bring up some negatives because I think I have to. But I don't know if I want to do that now or we get through the questions a little bit.
it's up to you, mate.
Fuck it. Like, no, because this is the thing, and all respect to BKFC, obviously, I'm signed and I'm so happy to be a part of it. And this isn't like a bad thing, but I feel like guys at the, not the bottom of the card, but guys who don't have too much to lose, just like the guys at the top, need to be the ones who speak out, and like, the show was super top heavy. in promotion. You know, they gave MVP all the stuff which he deserves. They gave all Perry all the advertisement, but every fight on that card was stacked. Every fight was crazy. Like, I was so happy to be a part of it just so I could watch it, you know, without having to buy a ticket.
Yeah.
But if you look at their Instagram, if you look at you would know about it, you know. And some guy said about this, and it's just kind of like, again, I'm not crying for attention, you know. I need to earn my attention. I need to earn my position in the company, and I'm willing to do whatever I need to, you know, fight anybody, fight any weight. But like, that needs to change, or we need to be given opportunities to earn these spots, you know. Like, every fight was crazy, but if you're not having fights, like Brazer and and these guys on the card, you're gonna be missed. Like, I haven't seen, again, I'm not complaining, but I haven't seen shit about my fight. I ain't seen no posts. I ain't seen no comments. I ain't seen no discussions. And I'm kind of like, what can I do about that? You know. And this is an honest answer, honest question to Dave and you, even, everybody. Like, I want honest opinion of what can I do. You know what I mean? Because for the time I have left, I wanna achieve as much as I can. You know.
Yeah, 100%. I'm sure you'll get an answer when they see this, bro.
Yeah, you know, again, I mean it completely respectfully. I mean it in, you know, I'm not complaining or whatever. Like, I need to earn the position, but it's all of us were saying it. You know, all the guys who weren't the main and co-main, you know, we need some shine a little bit, you know. Like, and on top of it, again, going back to the last interview you did with Rob, I think I heard, you know, oh, some guys weren't, and does that mean me? Does that mean someone else? Like, some guys weren't ready or prepared for the show, or shouldn't be on it, or some shit, you know what I mean?
I think he said everyone performed great. There was one or two who didn't belong in there.
Yeah, and that's crazy, bro. Like, you know, like, again, we all know, well, I don't know if we all know, but like, you know, guys with low self-esteem like me, I'm like, is he talking about me? What am I?
No,
What should
obviously it's not on about you. You won a good fight, mate. You did a good performance.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, you know, again, like, how good was the performance? Like, I didn't see it in no highlights or nothing, you know. And I don't want to go overly, again, if I'm rambling, tell me to stop. But you know,
No,
I
it's
you
just,
know,
if you look though, Dan, on nearly every show they do, they only pick like a handful of fights out what they put on their Instagram. It wasn't just BKFC London; it's practically on all the cards if you look through the
yeah, for
Instagram.
sure. Yeah, for
But
sure.
I know what you mean. Everyone's putting the heart and guts into putting a good performance on, and you just want a bit of limelight for it, basically, isn't it?
And you know, I got off pretty easy, man. Some of these guys came out, I don't know if I can swear, but some guys messed up. You know, ears falling off, hands fucked up, like eyes full. Like, you know, give these guys some credit, give these guys some attention. You know, because as much as, you know, guys like you who are pushing the scene forward, it's tomorrow everyone forgets this shit. You know, if it's not being posted and shared, like, people don't know. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, definitely.
but yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
But anyways, back to the questions. When you go to the weigh-in, was it the first time you'd seen Barbaro at the weigh-in?
Yeah. First time I seen him, like, I did a lot of research. You know, I was stalking all his social media and all that sort of stuff. So I knew I wasn't surprised by anything.
Going to be in that.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, I saw him at when, and again, you know, me and him tried to push the fight. You know, we did a little bit back and forth and stuff, but he's cool. And again, I'm not. It goes both ways, because if I hype him up, you know, I hype myself up through it. Like, if you look at his record, I saw some people talking shit on Instagram, but he, in my opinion, is 3-0. Like, the one fight he lost in the other show, it was an iffy decision, in my opinion, against a guy who was an WBO, IB, something champion, like in pro boxing. He dropped everyone he ever fought. Nobody stopped him. Like, okay, he's not super clean and stuff, but he's a legit guy. You know what I mean? So, like, people need to give him his respect. But and obviously I say that because then I beat the guy. But
no, but it's right though. Big respect to Conan, in it. He's a warrior, mate. Gets in there and done it. And I think he fought on after he'd had 2 knockdowns. I think he fought on with a broken hand or something like that.
I knocked him down 5 times. I knocked him down
Yeah,
5
I
times.
said a couple of knockdowns were encountered, and I seen that.
And his hand, bro, his hand is fucked. Like, and I don't know if that was off my head or whether it was off my elbow that I was trying to have him do. But like his hand, he needs surgery, from my understanding. So like, I
Yeah,
hope he's looked after like that. And yeah, he fought on, bro. Like, so I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to. Well, I am trying to defend everybody. You know, like you can argue who doesn't belong there or whatever, but like that motherfucker belongs there. You know, I hope he gets another chance, because if and when his hand's fixed and all that, like, because he's a tough guy and I like him, you know. But obviously, I digress. I hope I get another fucking show.
yeah, definitely. So you signed into a 4-fight deal. What's the
Yeah,
crackdown with BKFC?
yeah, yeah. The standard deal that everyone I think was on. I think it's 3 fights. Yeah, so I'm good to go. I want, like everybody, everyone's bothering Bakewell, to get on the show. I want to go to the next one. I want to. I messaged Nick in Thailand. Like, obviously, I'll take a flight to America. So yeah, I'm trying to do this. I'm focusing on this now more than anything. I'm not jiu-jitsu, not MMA. I wanna hit up this before it's my time.
Yeah. So how did you feel going into the fight then, as you walk into the ring when the nerves start properly kicking in? Was there any different nerves towards the MMA route?
Yeah, it really was. Like, it sounds silly
To
because
to be honest, you look really confident in there, Dan. You didn't look one bit worried.
No, it's crazy because normally I'm not like that, and normally, like, especially, maybe it's the issues with MMA, but it's like I didn't have so much to worry about. Like, all I had to worry about was him knocking me unconscious, as opposed to him taking me down and then knocking me unconscious, or or trying to submit me or whatever. This was just okay. And of course I've boxed before, but like I was super confident, and it just kind of flowed. It was a good setup. The I was in a cool changing room, with all the guys. Like, that was a cool thing. And yeah, I had a good corner and coaches, and everything was good.
So round one, how did you feel?
Yeah, like, again, like, surprisingly good. Everything was good. And again, I got out easy. Like, I think he hit me maybe once, which, again, the guy can punch pretty hard. But yeah, no, I was super cool. Like, I don't want to go overly talk about the game plan or how confident I was, but like, I wanted the first round to be what the first round was. I wanted the second round to be something slightly different. I wanted the third round to be something slightly different, just so I
Yeah,
can kind of get my experience in bare knuckle on the big show. But
yeah,
at the same time, like, he pushed his game, and I couldn't really do too much. Like, there was no boxing on the outside. There was no, sitting in the pocket. He got super close. I clinched and punched him. But yeah.
you did. You boxed really well. Like, is that what you've just been concentrating on, your boxing training and stuff?
Yeah, like, I think I've always had pretty good boxing. But the thing is, in MMA, it's completely different. Like, I can't sit in the same stance. Because maybe they'll kick me in the leg, or because maybe they'll shoot a takedown. So everything's kind of different. And to be able to just sit in in any range or whatever and just box is something I feel like I'm reasonably good at. And yeah, I just need rounds.
Yeah, how do you feel about the clinch and that being in the BKFC rules? Do you prefer it being in?
Yeah, like, it makes sense. I didn't think it would be as evident in the fight as it was. Like, I thought he would, having shorter arms, I thought he would come over the top and maybe hit me in the back of the head, or clap me with something. But like, as the guy kept talking about jiu-jitsu for some reason, like, the clinch, I understand. I know how to
That would have
fight in the
been a
clinch.
bit of an advantage for you, wouldn't it? Because you're
Mm.
with your jiu-jitsu and MMA and things.
Yeah, so it was cool. It was cool. And I got a really good wrestling coach that helped me out with that. So yeah, it was super cool, and I like the rule set. Well, another thing, again, I'm not complaining, but like, so, like, either this needs to be on the website, or this needs to be, because there's a ton of stuff that I don't know about the rule set. You know what I mean? And we talked about this, I think, before on Facebook, like the whole back fist thing. It doesn't say nowhere on the site or in the rules meeting that you can't back fist the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Doesn't it just say like typical boxing rules, but with the clinch?
It doesn't say that on there. That is a summary, I guess, but it doesn't say it anywhere to where, like, for example, the shot that knocked the finished Barbara was down from like him shooting, like his head was in my belly button. So even if we were I shouldn't be able to hit him there, you know. And you saw fights where guys span around and guys were kept punching. You know, if we're talking boxing with the clinch, that's not involved in that either. You know what I mean? And like I'm from the school of like everything, you know, it's bare knuckle fighting, right? Like we should be allowed to do this shit. Like it's still punching. I think we should allow to back fist guys. Please don't cut out fist guys and like, you know, cut this up. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm trying to hit every point that come up in my mind recently. But yeah, the rules I like. You know, I think it needs to be as open as possible. But like the rules I like.
I've seen a couple of mad punches in the BKFC and stuff, like Superman punches, and the one that Palomino and can't remember what the other guy called.
The spinny thing, yeah.
Where they do like the feint with the left and then do a 360 and punch. Have you seen that one?
Yeah. And then again,
the straight punches, though, aren't they?
But you know, like if it's boxing, you're not allowed to do that. And they were super against the Superman punch for some reason. But like everything, if you break it down, is technically allowed in boxing. Like I think the guys were calling it the Russian hook back in the day. Like if I hit you like this, so the flat part of my hand hits you, that's the same thing if I hit you like this. You know what I mean? It's still the same part of my hand. So it's kind of like, I think you should allow that shit. They were super evident that you're not allowed to Superman punch for some reason. But and I don't know. I get it why they don't want goofy MMA guys coming in doing this shit. I guess they want decent boxers, but like let it go, man. Like people like this shit.
Yeah. So is there any fights that you're looking for? Any names that you want, or out in the you're fighting at light heavy? Is that right?
I've offered everything up into the weight I can make. Like the lowest I can make is 84. Ideally, I would like to fight at 93, which I think is their cruiserweight.
What did you fight? Cruiserweight 91. 91's cruiserweight, and at 91 to 94, I think. I don't know.
But
I think it's around about that.
But yeah, like the fight I had with Conan was 85, which I thought was also weird because normally I thought their division was 84, but I thought their division was like 84, 93 heavyweight. But then they had a division before that was 195 or something. But yeah, man, I'm cool, whatever, you know. In regards to
make the weight easy. Did you make 85 kg easy?
Nah, it sucked, man. Like I had to cut. I think I cut in total from the beginning of me trying to lose weight. I think it was like 12, 15 kilos, you know. And the cut itself, dehydration, I cut maybe 10 kilos. But you know, and I've always
around that.
I mean, like 100.
That's a lot of weight to lose, isn't it?
Yeah, but like you know, I don't advise it for guys, but this is the fight I was offered. You know what I mean? If they would have offered me something different, I would have weighed in something different. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I will fight at whatever I can make. You know what I mean? Like I'll fight a heavyweight and I'll fight as low as 84. Like anywhere in between that is cool with me. You know?
Yeah, so is there anyone that you must have a fighter that you've got your eyes on, or a fight that you think would be a perfect matchup for your second fight in the BKFC?
It's tough again. Like I'd ask you, bro, you know, because realistically, I know certain guys are outside of my reach. Like I can't call out Lorenzo Hunt right now. You know, that'd be stupid. But who's in the middle? You know what I mean? Like who could I get? Like right now, I don't know. You know, but I'll take any fight I could get. I'm trying to look up rankings and trying to pick guys that make sense because again, I don't want to be one of those guys calling out guys that they'll never ever fight. But But yeah, man, if anyone comes up with any names or anyone wants it, like let's do it respectfully.
Yeah. Did you enjoy any other fights? What other fights did you enjoy from the card on the night?
Yeah, all of them. Like that's the crazy thing. Like literally every fight was good. You know, I did leave super early because I didn't want to get caught up in the traffic. You know, the Coldplay concert getting kicked out and all this sort of stuff. But I saw the Dan Christie Terry Brazier fight. Obviously, I think I saw the Tyler Goodjohn Lily fight. Yeah. I think I ducked out.
It was an unbelievable card when it made the full card was just full of people just going to war, mate.
I really like. Again, it was super interesting for obviously the UK crowd and specifically like the MMA crowd. You know, having guys that I knew, you know, by name, David and all the MMA. Well, both Davids, David Round and you know, Polish one. And on top of obviously the famous MMA guys, like yeah, like I said, from top to bottom, it was super cool, you know.
Yeah,
but
I seen you asking David Round if he was in your division earlier on with Facebook.
Yeah, like I like him, man, and I'm joking, obviously.
Yeah,
like again,
class.
like we're both veterans. Like if it came up, of course, I think he would accept it. I'd accept it, but I know he wants to fight Brazier, I think, and that's the fight they should make. Like that would be a crazy fight. But
Yes,
sorry.
are you hoping to get on the Newcastle card?
Yeah, 100%. But I understand I'm at the bottom of the pile because, you know, I'm from London and I'm in Abu
Are
Dhabi
you
now.
living in London now, or are you still in Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, I'm still in Abu Dhabi. I'm between here and Saudi and Bahrain and all these places. But obviously I come back to London. But yeah, I know I'm at the bottom of the pile. But if something comes up, yeah, I'd love to get on the Newcastle card, you know.
Yeah. So, but ideally, you'd like to be on the London cards.
It makes sense for them, right? It makes sense for them. Like I would sell more tickets in London. So cool. But ideally the America cards, you know. I want to fly out. I think it'll be cheaper from the UAE than it would be in England as well. So Mr. Feldman, if you want to fly me out. But yeah, man.
Are you just sticking to bare knuckle now? I know you said you've got your full focus in bare knuckle, but are you still going to do bits of MMA and stuff?
Again, it's like anything, you know. If we get the right offer, if you know, if the guy offers me, if anybody offers me the right stuff, then I'll take it. But I'm supposed to do a combat jiu-jitsu thing 2 days from now, which is jiu-jitsu with slaps.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
You know, which I think is out within my contract. But I think I'm allowed to do MMA and boxing, as you know. I think I'm exclusively bare knuckle with BKFC. But yeah, it's like anything, man. Like it needs to make sense, you know. But I'm willing to take it if I get paid.
I've seen that jiu-jitsu with slaps. Some of the slaps you see, man, you'd rather take a punch.
Yeah. Like I don't know. It's something different. It's kind of like a middle way, like guys who do jiu-jitsu and don't really want to get punched, but want to do a little bit, you know, like MMA. It makes sense. It's a middle thing, you know. But I don't think it'll kick off. It won't be massive, but yeah.
Yeah, sweet. So before we wrap it up, mate, is there anything you want to share with the people, and where can people find you on social media and things?
Yeah, you know, well, that's another thing. Fucking so only BKFC, biggest sponsors like OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm willing to play with whatever I need to do. I have an OnlyFans, guys. So damn Vinny on OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm on there. Obviously, damn Vinny on all the other socials and shit. But yeah, you know, again, thank you to everybody. Thank you for the opportunity of this and everybody that, you know, supports me. Obviously, everybody that sponsored me for the fight and stuff. Like, I really appreciate it. Yeah, man. You know, just that.
Yeah, sweet. Anyone who's watching, I'll put all Dan Vinny's social medias and his OnlyFans in the description of the video, so you can go there and check him out.
Subscribe, bro. Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
100%, mate. But anyways, we'll definitely keep in touch, mate, because I'm sure you'll be hearing some news very soon. We'll be in touch anyway, and we'll catch up again on a podcast, bro.
Awesome, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time, Dan.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ra, bro. Respect everyone jumping in the house. Team me and Tony, my boy, and Brummy Demo. Nice one for commenting, lads. Hope you have a good evening. Bonjour. No, bonjour means hello, doesn't it? What's goodbye? Bon voyage. For now.